Hello everyone. Hello and welcome back. If you love me, I love you too. Welcome if you're new. We are here for May's energies. I do apologize for being off camera. If y'all caught me yesterday for the moon event, my allergies were kicking my ass. they're still kicking my ass. My voice is about halfway here. So I'm hoping to make it through all of the zodiacs tonight. Hopefully I will. I'm using Stephanie. I fucking love you so much. She does these infused honeys that I got from her. Her shop is Dreamer Apothecary. For those of you who are not familiar with Stephanie, I've linked her Facebook in the description, and her Facebook has all of her shop details. I have my echinacea herbal tea just loaded with her honey right now. I got her pomegranate infused one. It's so delicious. So if y'all want to check out Stephanie and her shop, Dreamer Apothecary, she's absolutely amazing. She does awesome handmade items, loose incense. She sells all kinds of crystals, like genuine, like you don't have to worry about them being fake or not. You know what I mean? Like Stephanie has some really awesome work that she does, and so I'm always promoting Dreamer Apothecary and Stephanie. She's amazing. I appreciate you so much, sister, today. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. So we're getting into your message for May, Aries. My voice holds out. I will have a extended, extra long special for Aries, since you guys had the most views, most likes, and most comments in March, all right, which is how you get the bonus readings. It's 2 months prior to the month that I'm doing. So you guys had the most for all 3 categories. So I will be doing special readings in that bonus live specifically for Aries Sun, reading specific for Aries Moon, reading specific for Aries Rising, and people who have Mars in Aries, since Mars is the ruling planet of that sign. I'll be doing 4 separate readings for you. And if you have multiples of those, then you can watch, whatever pertains to you. You could take a little bit from all of them, but I'm going to be doing quite an extended video for you for being such huge fans of mine for March. I greatly appreciate you and your beautiful Aryan energy here on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into your message for May. I'm using the Kipper deck as well as the Mythic Tarot. There will be a separate video for guidance called Ophiuchus at the end of everything. Voice permitting, right? Voice permitting. So Aries, what is going on with Aries, Aryan energy? The house in which Aries rules for you. For May. Let's see what's going on with Aries. What is going on with Aries and Aries energy for May? Don't forget to drop a like and definitely leave me comments if it resonates, especially if you come back in a couple weeks and you're like, oh my God, Grace. Oh my God. How true it is, right? Let's see. Ooh, we got wealthy man. I'll take that. Hey, how you doing? All right. We've got wealthy man. I feel like there's more in here. Let's see. Ooh, main female. All right. Anything else we need to know about Aryan energy, this overall for May, before we get some insights with the tarot? Distant horizons. All right. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, we have lovers. Ooh, and despair on top. Someone's upset. Someone's upset. We've got this really upset looking gentleman with a dog. Just sitting out there like shit. Damn. All right, so listen, Aries energy, you may be leaving one person for another. You may be finding someone who you are ready to settle down with because, well, they are settle worthy in your eyes, right? They might have a lot of abundance, a lot of stability. And if someone is struggling to pull in the money and make life what you want it to be, you may be moving in the direction of someone who has their shit together. You may be traveling to get to them. They may be traveling to get to you. And it may happen towards the month or start developing in May, and then you end up ultimately together in the long run, right? With the distant horizon card here. Okay. Because this is in the cloud space, you may even be dreaming about that, you know, being with someone who is a little more financially stable. You could also be dealing with Gemini and energy. All right. You can have strong Gemini in your chart as well. Wealthy man, I'm looking at earth placements, right? For sure. The despair card is very 5 of Pentacles today. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what else is going on for Aries. Give me some insight into this situation. Give me some insight into this situation. All right. So we've got the Strength card, we've got the Devil in reverse, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. Clarities, please. Got the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, give me one more. At least one more. And the Hanged Man. So we've got Leo, Capricorn, Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Top of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Aries, with these energies, I feel like I think you're seeing a lot of options. I think you're maybe even praying for an answer, right? Especially if you are in a situation with someone who is having a hard time financially and it's not what you want, right? The physical manifestation of it all, being with someone who is not necessarily physically, financially stable. It might not be what you want to settle with, especially if they're having a really hard time like getting their shit together. This person may also have addictions that might sabotage their ability to earn more. They may just simply have a difficult time saving money. They might spend too much, you know what I mean? The devil is addiction. So they could have a spending addiction, a drinking addiction. They could abuse other substances. They could have a gaming addiction, right? Addiction goes in all kinds of directions. But the addiction tends to control the situation no matter what it is. They could even have a sex addiction, right? They could be shopping online or spending online for different reasons, spending on their phone, right? You might not trust this person's addictions. It's not that you don't necessarily care about them, but you can't trust your stability with them, right? And I feel like you're trying your best not to snap on anyone. I think that all you know right now, even though you don't know where you're going or who you're going to end up with, I think you're very well aware of the fact that you don't actually want to be with whoever you're with right now. And if you're not with anyone right now in particular, or seeing anyone right now in particular, then maybe all of the options around you don't seem like the best options, right? You might want to expand your horizons, right, elsewhere, and maybe take a little trip outside of your city or town, or just visit out of state or something, go catch another country even, like just to see what else is out there? I think because I think you know what you want. I think you want someone who is financially stable, someone who has established some kind of wealth in their own right, even if they're not like a millionaire, right? That they're financially stable, they have their own satisfactory in your eye level of wealth and stability. And I think that you're not really between a rock and a hard place with that. I think you're just kind of waiting for the right person or the right moment, because this devil energy, I think releasing it is kind of on the forefront of your mind, to be fair. I think it's on the forefront of your mind. I think you can't wait to get away from it. I think you might feel trapped in it right now, to be honest. I think you really, really, really want a new foundation somewhere else. Whoever you're with right now, there might be a lot of arguing. There might be a lot of deception. There might be an inability to commit, right? An inability to commit to each other and the betterment of each other's, the betterment of each other's situation. There may have been real chemistry, like physical chemistry, sexual chemistry at one time. There may even have been financial abundance at one time. But now there's not, right? And it's definitely one person needing and one person giving and the other taking, but it's created a kind of a nightmare, lopsided situation, right? That kind of nightmare situation that you don't really want to be in, right? You don't want to be at the mercy of someone's situation, or even their mood, or if they're having a good day financially or a bad day, or if they're having, wallow in their misery, lost in my addiction day, or, you finally start catching up, have a little bit of extra money to like maybe cushion, you know what I mean, for a rainy day, and they're spending it on some shit that you don't even know what they're spending it on. You're like, come on, like, I thought we're in this together. It's even if one person's like making the money and the other person is raising the kids type, quote unquote type situation, you're still financially in it together. If the person making the money is just spending whatever extra there is without consulting, the caregiver or the provider of the nurturance, right? Without consulting them on what they're spending it on, well, the nurturer is going to look at them like, I can't really bank on you to create a stable future because you can't even save $10, right? You're blowing it on some kind of game, or you're blowing it on some website, or you're blowing it on some addiction that you've got, alcohol, smokes, whatever, like you're just blowing it. Like, it's not going to create a stable future. And I think someone is looking at it, metaphorically speaking. You could take that story how it resonates, but I feel like that is essentially what's going on for me. I think someone has very much decided, like, for certain, they don't want to be in the situation that they're in with someone who is irresponsible with their reality, and that they want someone who is definitely more financially stable and dependable for long-term dynamic shifts, right? Long-term relationship material. I think someone's definitively decided that. All right, moving forward, it's just a matter of when this person gets their out. All right. And it might be a little while unless you make an effort to expand where or how you're finding such a person. All right. So Aries, I hope that helps. That is your first reading for May, and I will catch you in your bonus reading and in Ophiuchus.